You got Israel over there. The government officials over there in Israel saying, look, if Joe Biden become president, it's going to be war with Iran. Okay? You got that? You got that talk in the news. Now, Iran is saying they were doing an interview with one of Iran's officials, and they was asking him, look, who do you want to become president? And they were like, you know what I'm saying, he was talking, but he said, basically, Joe Biden. He said, he's talking good, but we shall see, you know? But they asked him, they said, well, what about the nuclear treaty? He said, no, we ain't finna sign nothing when it comes to that. But the so-called, the Israelis, so-called Israelis, so-called Jews, is saying, look, if Joe Biden become president, look, we're gonna go to war with Iran. See, like I always told y'all, it ain't got nothing to do with Iran having nuclear missiles. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Iran nuclear power plants come online, man, to where they can push that oil and flood the market. That's going to disrupt the financial oil market, and Iran gonna be on top. Okay, they got that much oil to where it will disrupt the oil market, and Iran to be on top. That's what they don't want, man. They don't want them nuclear power plants to come online to where they can refine that oil and sell it on the market. That's what they don't want. Okay, but Israel over there is saying, look, if Joe Biden becomes president, he might go back into that nuclear treaty which Donald Trump had thrown out. Okay, because you got to remember, Joe Biden and President Trump was in a nuclear treaty with Iran, and when Trump came into power, he throwed it out. But Joe Biden, according to them, Joe Biden is going to be president, so they looking at him like, look, he might go to Iran and get back into the nuclear treaty, which them elites don't want. Okay? So I just wanted to throw that out there. But prophecy is going to play out how it's supposed to play out according to the scriptures. And the Most High is controlling the minds of Joe Biden, man. It don't matter who's in the office, man. The prophecy is going to play out, man. So go ahead.
All right, this is back in Proverbs chapter 21, verse 2. Every way of a man is right in the hand.
Hold on, go back up for one.
All right. This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. The king's heart is in the hands of YAHAWASHI, as the rivers of water.
So, like I was explaining, the Most High got the mind of Joe Biden in his power, man. And hand represent power. Okay, go ahead.
He turneth it whichsoever he will.
Yeah, however he please, man. And he gonna turn it according to prophecy, so he can get rid of America. Sweep it away like a broom, man. Okay? Sweep America away as if those, let me rephrase that. Sweep America away as if the nuclear bombs are a broom, man. Okay? Okay, give me Psalm 75 and 7.
All right, this is Psalms chapter 75, verse 7. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
Now that's twofold. They have more than one meaning, but I'm explaining to you. Go ahead.
Verse 8. For in the hand of YAHAWASHI there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same.
What I want to start back up is like That's all I wanted was
Verse 7.
yeah, verse 7. So like it about that, bro.
Okay, okay.
Read it again for me.
This is Psalms chapter 75, verse 7.
Go ahead.
But the Most High is the judge.
Yeah, the Most High is the judge. See? When it all boils down to it, Yahawah is the ultimate judge. He's the supreme judge. Okay? When it all boils down to it. Go ahead.
He putteth down one.
So he put him down one. Now that's twofold. Now, he gonna put down Esau and raise us up. But in this case that I'm talking about, he put down Trump and put in Joe Biden. See? So if they say, if Joe Biden come out and say it was a blessing from God that he became president, the scriptures is telling you right there, the Most High put him down, put Trump down and set him up because he gonna use Joe Biden, okay, on the left-hand side to fulfill prophecy. See? Go ahead.
And set it up another.
And set up another, which is Joe Biden. Okay? So he put Trump down and set up Joe Biden. Okay? Yeah, we had to change the battery. Well, the battery's about to go dead. But the brother got his light. Can you see with that? Yeah. Alright. So we're gonna read Matthew's 13. Go ahead.
Verse 16.
Tripping. Matthew's 16.
This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 3. And in the morning it will be foul weather today.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
For the sky is red and lowering. And O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times?
Yeah, so read that one more time.
This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 3. And in the morning it will be foul weather today.
So you got people that can look at the weather and tell you, look, the weather gonna be bad today. You know, just by looking at the sky. Okay? It's gonna rain, it's gonna be a bad day, so to speak. Just by looking at the sky. Go ahead.
For the sky is red and lowering.
Yeah, lowering, dealing with, clouds, it might be raining. You know what I'm saying? Gloomy, so to speak. Go ahead.
O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times?
Yeah. What time we in? We're in the time of prophecy, okay? And we're in the time of Esau downfall. And you Negro Latinos and Native Americans can look at the sky and tell it's about to rain, but you can't tell the so-called white man set up on the left-hand side, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of, and the Most High going to destroy him according to prophecy.
Right.
You can't tell that. See that? You want the Most High to come down in a big chariot and tell you, look, get it right. Those men that you see teaching on the streets are telling you the truth. And you and those men are Israelites. That's what you want. No, it ain't gonna be no sign like that. The sign is gonna be us out here teaching and telling you to repent.
Another one, the Most High's got to use our government name. You know what I'm saying? If not, that's not him, dude.
Yeah, that's not him, so to speak. They want our government name. But go ahead. Read that one more time.
All right, this is Matthew chapter 16, verse 3. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times?
You can't discern that this Edomite want to push the RFID chip on you, and you can't discern that that's wicked, that you should not do that. Take that chip or take that vaccine. You can't discern that? Huh? Jake, something else, man.
That they don't like us.
And that they don't like us? meaning the Negro Latinos and Native Americans, that these Edomites don't like us. Okay? Now Slave Patrol rolled by and I looked inside of Slave Patrol car on the computer, and guess who he had on the computer? Guess whose face was on that computer? Jake. So-called Negro, and there wasn't nobody in front of them. Yeah. But he had a so-called Negro face pulled up on the computer.
And I know exactly what
so they on the hunt.
Gun. Either, you know what I'm saying? It's like, or he done fucking was driving behind somebody, ran his license plates, kind of let him go while he's still looking him up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Researching him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just when he sees him again, he can pull him over.
Pull him over, man. See that?
Jake didn't give him enough time to look him up.
So we're gonna drop that and go to in the Apocrypha, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 14.
Right?
Wisdom of Solomon in the Apocrypha, chapter 6, verse 14. See what we got over there. Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 14. Whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail.
Yeah. Seeking her early is what? Talking about wisdom. Which, where is wisdom found? In the scriptures. Okay? Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of the time. Loosely paraphrased, or loosely translated. Go ahead.
For he shall find her sitting at his doors.
Go ahead.
To think therefore upon her in perfection of wisdom. And whoso watcheth for her shall quickly be without care.
Whoso watcheth for her shall be quickly without care. So what I want you to do is hold that and jump to chapter 7, verse 23. Now we're going to get an understanding of that quickly without care.
Said, chapter 7, verse 23.
Come on, bro.
All right, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 23. It says, kind to men. It says,
where you at? You gotta put the light over there, bro.
God, man, my thing is fading. The battery's running on. Kind to men.
Yeah, kind to men. Yeah, right.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon, Salakia. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 23. Kind to man, steadfast, sure, free from care, having all power, overseeing all things, and going through all understanding, pure and most subtile spirits.
So, in other words, without care, when you get this knowledge and wisdom and understanding, it will guide you to where you will be able to maneuver in this wicked society.
Man,
see? Okay? So you won't care about voting and trying to please these Edomites. What you will be doing is running from that old man that you are repenting, coming back to YAHAWASHI, and maneuvering in this society, trying not to offend YAHAWASHI. Okay? The care of the world is over with. You won't even care about that.
God.
What you will be caring about is maneuvering, okay, and getting closer to YAHAWASHI. So read that one more time.
All right, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 23. Kind to man,
to the brethren,
steadfast,
firm in this truth,
sure
of who the Heavenly Father's Son is, and your nationality. See?
Free from care.
Free from care. You won't care about these Edomites trying to please them. Okay? Because you know they are a representation of death, of sin. Okay? Go ahead.
Having all power,
having all power of what? Knowledge and wisdom. Okay?
overseeing all things,
Overseeing all things. Okay, go ahead.
and going through all understanding,
Which in the scriptures. Go ahead.
pure
Pure. Go ahead.
and most subtile
Maneuvering under the web, man, in this society, man. Not getting caught up in the trap, man. And watching these people and looking at them, how they maneuver, and by you understanding these scriptures, you see their spirit is corrupt, man.
God,
See that?
God.
So go back to where we was in chapter 6.